We are under the lights this evening as we get James Paxton gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Michael Chavis. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Base hit into right center.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Now in the box, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set, and the pitch. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
No balls and 1 strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Now batting, Aaron Judge. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. LeMahieu stands at second with 2 gone. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away. In the air to right center. LeMahieu backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Standing in, Christian Vasquez is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Starts him out with a cutter and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
1-1 to count. Outside, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Chopped to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Change up low, 2-0. 3-0 now. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. The 0-1 pitch rolled slowly down the third baseline. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit well on the ground to first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Voit. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The throw to third. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Boy, it's about trying to limit the pitch count. Also, only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
Ready with the 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Here's the 1-2. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Yankees forced us. So stepping in, Mitch Moreland. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Chopped up the line to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here now is Jackie Bradley. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. He flied out leading off the ball game. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
LeMahieu's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in, Miguel Andujar as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. From the stretch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 3-0 now. DJ LeMahieu is on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Now batting, the second baseman,
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he watches ball 1. In the air now out to left field. Bradley on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found the hole. Period. The end.
Labor Torres is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And that's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Stanton ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen.
Gary Sanchez.
Josh Taylor is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Josh Taylor.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Line drive to center field. Pilar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The center fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Liner toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Miguel Andujar is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And it's quickly 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 1-1, here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And that's the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Popped him up. Voit has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next up for the Red Sox, Jose Peraza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He waits, now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A bouncer up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Fastball well outside. Now the 1-0.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Luke Voit is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Fouled away. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And now a pitch on the way. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Ball even at 2-2. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-2, here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Gio Urshela stands in as he looks at a called strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Gardner will call this one as he comes in to put it away for the 1st out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Count is 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The first baseman, number 23.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 11 for him on the season. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The designated hitter.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
On the ground to the left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. 3 runs already home here. Pitch popped up. Voit in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the designated hitter.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Ready once again, Jose Peraza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder,
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. One and one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball foul down the left side. And he fouls this one off. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. down the third baseline. And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate two. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
The first baseman.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. One strike from getting out of this inning, but a big two-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
So here's Michael Chavis now, and he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Last half of the 7th here.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
Ryan Weber will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there, strike one. 2 out with the man at first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in, Kevin Pillar. Singled home run in his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Pillar is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Number 3, Jose.
And here's Jose Peraza. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Mitch Moreland. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu gets to it, and the off-balance throw is right there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Miguel Andujar. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
He throws him on the fastball there. Aaron Judge is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Slow roller down the third baseline. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. Second and third, 2 away. And there's ball 2 now.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 57.
Set to start the 9th in this one. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Bounce to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Now a ball lined to the left side. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Second baseman.
Now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pitch on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
C.J. Chatham will come on now and pinch run here. Michael Chavis will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. In the dirt here. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Comes set and the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd. 52,000 plus on their feet. Struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs.